Involved in the panel discussion up on stage as well is Diamond Kina Chia. Come on, everybody, give her a round of applause. All right, welcome back. Also involved in the panel, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Double Diamond Billy Teo. Ladies and gentlemen, also involved in today's panel, please welcome Double Diamond CC Weller. Clap your hands, come on. And last of all but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we saw her earlier on giving us a fantastic talk this morning. Please welcome back on stage, Diamond Siripon Tangmit Pracha. Come on, make some noise. Woo! Welcome back on stage. Let's give all of them another big round of applause. Come on, Jeunesse family, make some noise for all of them.
All right. Okay, everyone please sit. If you want to stand, please stand also can. Okay. How many guys are pumped? How many guys are pumped today? All right. If you were given a chance, all right, if you guys were given a chance to sit alone and interview all the diamonds, how many would like to have that privilege? How many think if you can do that, you will succeed faster? Yeah, you know, I'm very thankful and that I've been given this opportunity to interview them one by one, you know, to learn from them. Even as diamond, I'm still learning from them as well, and very privileged. So can we give them another round of applause, please? Woo! So the first diamond director that I want to introduce this guy is this beautiful lady. You know, she's been successful in many times in the areas of her life until she decided to become a stay-home mom. You know, and she is a mother of four girls. You know, and with 4 girls alone from Malaysia, she migrated to US with no help looking after 4 girls and still built the business. So would you want to know how she can build it? All right, so maybe one of the things I always like to learn is, I want to learn what are the obstacles that they went through and how does she overcome it. So can I borrow your hands to welcome Kina Chia once again to the stage?
Thank you.
So Kina, I'm very curious because you shared with me that you have done other business before, right? And you were very successful in the telecommunication business.
Yes.
And then subsequently, your husband runs I think, is it cosmetic business as well?
No, me.
Oh, you run a cosmetic business, okay. So and then after that you retired, right? And you as a stay-home mom?
Yes.
So what actually got you out of your so-called retirement, you know, and to want to do this business? Because I know you travel like crazy. So maybe you can share with us what's going on in your mind.
Thank you for the questions, Winston. Hello, my Jeunesse family.
The more you give, the more you get, okay?
Yes.
The more you give, the more you get.
I migrated to US 18 years, but I stayed home. I didn't work so far until 5 years ago I encountered Jeunesse. Why I start this business? It is because when I saw my husband conventional business going downhill, at that time he was very ill. I wanted to help him, but I don't know what I can do. 4 girls. At that time, my youngest daughter was only 4.5. No relative, nobody helped me. It doesn't mean that I cannot hire maid to help me, but I don't need to. So nobody to rely, not like Malaysians. In Malaysia, you can have your relative, your parents, everyone can help you pay for nanny, you know, affordable price. So I didn't. Until I saw my husband's business is not making money Every day I saw him go to work at 10 and come back at 8. Every day the same. Like zombie. I don't know what I can tell him that how I want to help him. I cannot go to work because the money that I'm going to make cannot afford for the daycare for my children. So the only thing I can do is to do like survey online. I even do cleaning for vacation home. That is what I can do. Until I wanted to start a restaurant business, but I have doubt. In the end, I didn't do it until I heard about Jeunesse. This is the way out. I need to do this. Because if I miss this opportunity, I don't know when I can find another opportunity. At that time, my husband didn't see what I saw. My biggest obstacle at the beginning was my husband. Do you have this matter? Do you have this? Any one of your family, your brother, sister, your spouse, your sisters, they stop you from doing the business? I believe so. That was my husband sleeping next to me. Every day we always fought a lot of tears, a lot of obstacles. But he didn't know that I do this for who? For what? It's not for all the branded bling bling. No. It's for the family, a household of 6 of us. So this is my dream. My dream is to find a residual income. I always believe in residual income. I encountered network marketing business back then about 20 years ago. I have a little success, but I migrated to US. Since then, I stay home. Then I do this business. It's because of dream. My dream achieved. I retire my husband. Woo! Imagine that.
I wish I was your
Conventional
husband.
business. We have been in conventional business in US for more than 10 years. Nothing to show for. But in this business, 3 years, I retire my husband. Woo!
Thank you, Kina. Thank you, Kina. So is there any golden nuggets that if let's say your daughter now want to start this business in Jeunesse, right? What advice would you give to her? I know this is a surprise, if there's one advice that you could give to her, and she said, I want to do this business, what would you tell her?
My daughter?
Yes.
I think the person in my family, other than my husband and I, the person that can do Jeunesse business now is my eldest and my second daughter. They are 19 and 17. Well, I'm still hoping and waiting for them to come on board. I say, Mommy already prepared for you. But I will help you to do it, but I'm not going to feed you. Until you're ready to do it, then we do it together. So,
what advice would you give to her?
I will tell them, if you be able to understand this business, this platform at your age, you will be the youngest millionaire.
All right. Woo. Thank you. So I learned thank you, Kina. So I think what Kina, shared is very true. Once you see this opportunity as the only way out, then you can become successful. I remember when I first started Jeunesse at that time, when I started Jeunesse, I told my wife that I was going to do this every night. Usually every night I would have time for the children and for her. And then I stopped, spending time with children because I could see that when this becomes successful, I can spend all the time every night with the children and the whole day also with the children. So I decided to sacrifice up front first. You got to pay your price up front, then you can get everything, right? So when she told me that, Winston, if you don't hit 5 figures in 6 months, you have to give up Jeunesse. And because of that, I became 6 months, I became Ruby. So until this opportunity is the only thing you could hold on to, you will never become successful. Is that true, Diamonds? Yeah. So thank you, Kina. Can we give Kina a round of applause again? And the next person that I have the very good privilege to really, interview, to interview a double diamond who's, very experienced in this industry is really an honor, And for me, it's very humbling to be able to talk to him and, to learn about his life. And later on, I found out that he came from a corporate sector and he climbed very high in the corporate sector. And he always liked challenges, He's always, when British Air Force was doing recruitment where there's no way that requirement that he could get in, he still insists that he's going to try and he still get in, So just curious, because he's so high in the corporate ladder, and he do so well, I think he has a lot of friends who respect him, right? So can we just put our hands to welcome Billy Teo, our double diamond Billy Teo? So Billy, I'm always curious because when you start, because you are someone who's climbed the corporate ladder, and I'm sure you have a lot of people who respect you because you always are able to overcome challenges. But how did you overcome the challenge of this industry? When you first started, did it cross your mind that, when you join this industry, it's like, like very low level kind of business? How did you overcome that? I'm sure many corporate people have this feeling.
Right, guys. Definitely. You don't have to be high in corporate ladder. Everybody who comes into this business will have the ego problem. It's like, is this for me? The same thing I felt when I saw this industry. I want you to take this home. I thought this was an industry that just before you decided to commit suicide, you should give it a try. Yeah, that's what I thought, okay? But when I came into this industry, okay, so before I come into this industry, I found out that this platform is really fair, is really unlimited income, and it's a platform that will give you passive income. Now, passive income. That means when work stops or slow down, your income will continue or still growing, okay? I did not use the word residue. Residue income are for insurance. So when you sign up someone, 6 years later, you get 45, 25, 15, 10, 10, 10, it gets reducing and it comes a time that it stops. That's residue income. For me, I'm looking for passive income. You actually grow. So I actually understand because I'm a mathematician. Besides writing software, I'm very good in maths. I'm not blowing my horn, but I'm just good in maths. Yeah? So, yes, it's a challenge when you start to tell people you felt very low down.
So when you first started, did you have any objection?
Of course. I think the first was two close friends I met, and they'll tell me actually you don't substance to anything in this industry. He say if you don't whack them, they will kill you anyway. So you are not going to survive in this industry. I stood up. I say you guys are not ready, and I will show it to you. So I don't know. I always convert all my challenges into my strength. That I want to do more. I want to prove them wrong. Okay. So how do I solve my ego problem? It's actually very simple. If they don't understand, of course, they have an ego problem. When you understand, it's no ego problem. I'm just sharing. You can say no. Everybody has the right to say no. I have the right to refuse. In fact, I've refused and rejected many, many people before. That's my prerogative. I've got a choice. They have a choice too. But the thing is, if I continue to do the things that they are unwilling to do, I'm living a lifestyle that they can't live. In fact, the moment I wake up, I'm already finished work. Yeah? That's the lifestyle I have. But they can't. They still go back and work. So if you know the purpose of what you're going to build in this business, nothing is going to stop you. Because ego is just representing one thing. You're just not being informed.
So when you first started, right, you told me that how many people did you sponsor when you first started?
In Jeunesse?
When you first started in the industry.
When industry, okay. The first two rejected me. Then I came out with my whole list and I just go on and on and on. I realized that I wasn't fluent in the presentation I was doing. Okay? As I go on and on, it gets better and better and better and better. And I actually went back to people who rejected me earlier. But I didn't say, hear me out. I said, can you listen to my presentation now? Is it better than the one that I gave you earlier?
Well, that was very humble, huh? Very humbling.
I said, but you be honest with me. If there's anything that I do wrong, I can be improved, I would like to hear it from you. And, you know, if you start improving it, they actually forgotten you're doing presentation. They start asking you about the product, about this reward. Is it possible? Could you get this? Can it be passive? You know, all that stuff. And it gets very, very interesting. Okay? It's actually problem solving. Now, the opposite side of not being informed, the same meaning of not being informed is ignorant. The opposite side of ignorant is information. They have to be informed, right? So let me share some secret with you. I'm not here to convince anybody, okay? I'm just placing the facts on the table so that they make informed decision. Because what I'm recruiting are intelligent people. I don't want someone who will just say yes the moment I show up the door.
So when you first started, were you already informed, or did you do
yes.
very well that after that you stopped? You just now you shared
I
that
went through a lot about this industry. I found out that why I hate the industry is the way people operate. Like yesterday I was sharing, people buy up, people move their mother out from the bedroom and stock everything up. These are something that really kills me, okay? But I want to do this business in the right way. But what attracted me is the potential behind this business. It's actually unlimited potential income. Now, having said that, I want to emphasize this. Jeunesse is a true unlimited potential income because they have already opened a door for 143 countries. And they're all open to you. Are you ready to grasp them? Okay? When you see the potential, keep your ego, keep your pride, get the information ready. That's when you go out and influence other people. Okay? That's how I overcome. And little advice, if you want to learn something, you learn it from your local leaders because they go through the grind with you. They go through the same climate, the same exchange rate, deterioration, everything with you, okay? Whatever that is bombing in the market, whatever price war in the market, they experience that with you. I think they are the best person to follow a system because they will guide you through because they have made it. You have to have faith in them.
So is it true that the way for all of us to overcome a problem is just to learn the knowledge and just be informed? So if we are informed, we automatically become better, right?
You can be very well informed, but there are times that you really feel down. Yeah. In fact, if you do the business, you will definitely face with a lot of rejection. If you don't face rejection, you didn't do the business. If everybody you talk to, they will sign up, they actually don't need me. They don't need you. Scott would have come on stage and sign up everybody. Every place he goes, isn't it? You bound. The more you do, the more rejection you will face. And you actually realize that the people that you're closest to, the rejection are the most hurting. And when you start going out to semi-strangers and people that you don't really know, or new friends that you make, they are actually more willing to listen to you. That's what I found out. Okay, for my first round, I think 70-80% are semi-strangers, right? So my advice to you is burn your list. Finish all the lists of prospect people, friends, close relative, neighbors that you know. Then the real game starts when you start to talk to semi-strangers, people that you don't really know and they don't really know you, because if you find it quite unnatural to talk to them, they also find it quite unnatural to reject you.
Okay.
Serious. Okay.
Right. Thank you, Billy. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing. So I learned. So I think how many of you here before you came for the last 2 days, you were not very confident? Can I show your hands? You were not very confident before you came here. But after you came here and after you listened from the sharing of the diamonds and the doctors, you have more knowledge, and that gives you more confidence. How many feel that way? Right? The only way your people that you share with are not confident is because you didn't give them enough or the right information, right? So if they had the right information, they would not have mistaken about the business, right? So I'm sure all of you have learned something. So thank you very much. All right. So the next double diamond that I had the privilege to interview, all right, is CC Weller. Can we all give CC Weller a round of applause? The thing is, later on she's going to share again, all right? So CC, CC is actually, I mean, we all know that when Jeunesse started, it started with the 5-person, right? 5 people that we started, right? But other than 5,000, CC was actually the first to become a Ruby director in Jeunesse. All right? And in LA, you know. And the thing is, yeah, thank you. Thank her. Right. And the thing is, how did she see the business opportunity? How do you see the opportunity when everything is not ready, you know? And we didn't have many testimonials. We didn't have any diamond yet, you know, back then. What actually gave you the foresight to see this business? Maybe you can share with us your take.
Jeunesse family, I love you. Do you love me too?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I didn't see. Actually, in the beginning, I didn't see this business. Because when my sponsor, our double diamond, Helen Zhang, when she introduced me Jeunesse, followed me up like 3 months, I didn't see, I rejected all the time. But when I talk to my husband, I say, please, maybe just go to meeting with me one time, because otherwise she follow me forever. So then my husband went to the meeting with me. Then he saw these 2 products, the reserve and our stem cell technology. So he was excited because he said, wow, this is future medicine, because I studied this 2 technology for a long time. Maybe this is a ground floor opportunity. So he saw that. Then he signed up right away. I told him, don't use my name. I will tell you why later. I still didn't see, okay? Then one day when because I'm in missionary so much, so I was recording a CD. One day 3 people signed up with me. Not me, with my husband's account.
So your husband was sharing with them while you're singing?
No, he's in home, but I earned $780 for him that day. I cried at that day, actually. So I didn't see, but until one day, I went to missionary. I do everything is free, volunteer. But I see my account, Jeunesse, I just ever did the 3 people, right? Later on, every month has money. Not too much, maybe $100, maybe $200. But I see, wow, this is familiar, because in 1990s, I was the Oriental Tower Public Relations Director at that time. And I was top 10 for another company called Japan Life. It's a magnetic mattress, and like a 2 years income buy 1 mattress. Can you imagine? So I see this is familiar. This is called residual income, passive income, right? So then I just started to pray to God. I say, I don't need any temptation. I just want to follow you. If it's not from you, don't bother me. If it's from you, let me know. So I pray. I see suddenly I see a lot of pictures. And one thing, my diary really reminded me. The first one is I wrote in diary, say, I want to share gospel to 1 billion Chinese. Because my first marriage fell, it hurt my daughter a lot. So I just want to share gospel to help all the family. No divorce, please. If you're thinking now, don't. Because it's not good. Because that's become my mission in my diary, okay? My second part of the diary, I say, I want to help 10,000 people have financial freedom. Then I laugh at myself. I say, after my husband married me, he become broke. Why? Because I didn't earn money. He has to support me and my daughter not from him, right? And he had to support my foundation. I started foundation $1.61. So, he said I have ability always attract a lot of poor people. A lot of new immigrations. So he suffered a lot. I didn't have any money. Every month, if I want something, I need to ask my husband, give me $100, something like that. By the way, my husband, many people of you know, right? He's very good at, money management. Good steward. So that's why I just, I feel, this diary makes big deal for me. I say, okay, Lord, if it's from you, please open the door. If not from you, then close the door, and I don't need any temptation. I need to focus on you only. I know all the missionaries here. I know you have missionaries here, right? A lot of Christians, a lot of people in the world, they listen to my story, they feel, wow, that's amazing. Because I didn't see much, but I remember my diary. I think 1 billion. Now I know, because Jeunesse mission is help 1 billion family. That's the same number of mine. It's amazing. Number two is at that time I see this company already shipped to, I don't know, 58 or 85 country already. So I think, hey, in 1990s, I helped some people earn money. Like when people earn 1,000 RMB, I can earn like 1,000 RMB a month, but I can earn 10,000 RMB one day, cash. At that time, no credit card in Shanghai. So I think, wow. If you want clap, then 100%, please.
Woo!
Because,
100%.
We are in anti-aging business, right? So if we clap one time, you can live longer, 7 seconds longer. Do you know that?
Then I should clap more.
Oh, that's why. I feel.
I think many of
at
us
that
are
time,
curious.
At
the time, sorry, continue.
At that time, I saw, because, our triple diamond Tina Hu, right? Because she see me, one day can sign 3 people. See, she just chased me. Helen is gone already. Helen at that time was gone for traditional business. She's not in too much. But Tina helped me a lot. She just chased me. She said, wow, you have a very good connection. Please give me some people. So I starting little by little. And also I see our number one leader, our Kim Hui, because her example, I think 3 of them, and my husband, 4, helped me see, wow, this is probably, it's possible. In the meantime, because I'm doing Love and Peace Foundation, I know this kind, industry in 1990s number 1. So I think this kind industry, most important is love and peace. That's making me focus.
But did you encounter rejection? I think even I encountered
a lot.
Yeah.
A
Did you
lot.
encounter?
But, in the beginning, a lot. But mainly my director friends, not too many reject me because they know who I am. They accept me, so they sign up very high rate, 80, 90%.
So it's because you made them feel love?
Pardon?
You make them feel love and you make them feel...
Because when you talk to people, it's important you care. Care. I think this business is all about care and share. So when I share, I know, it's not for me. I know this business, something has, God's leading for me. So I feel comfortable because I don't think about too much money. Yeah. I only think about maybe it's good for them. Oh. So when I approach that way, just like mainly double diamond, right? She's a single mother because we serve single mother. So I just feel she should have this business. And I have Angel, Li Zhongshen's sister, right? Yes. Angel is my level 1 also, become diamond also. Yeah, I have Macy, my makeup artist, also become diamond. So they all accept me right away. Of course, mainly because 4 or 5 times she didn't see me. She was in the traveling. But when I meet her right away, she just tried. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
I think the care, God
to make people
me.
feel love.
Yeah.
Right? God's love, right? For
yeah,
you?
God's love.
All right.
I think we are all here today, not coincident. You are blessed because, this world is 7 billion people. But how many people we are here? Less than 1,000. We are so blessed. We need to appreciate. This business is all about appreciation, I believe.
Right. Thank you.
Life.
Thank you, Sisi.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sisi. Thank you for sharing. And I think what I learned from her through my interview with her, and I think most of us will agree, how many of you like to feel love? Can I show hands? Like to feel that people care for you. Right? One thing I learned from Sisi is whoever she meet, whatever stranger that she meet, anyone that she meet, she always makes sure that the person feel the love from her first. Feel that, that person feels that she cares for them first. And when you feel love, anyone ever felt loved by people before? When you feel love, after that person share with you, Jeunesse, is it easy for you to accept? Yeah, so very important. What should you give people first? Love first, that's right. Right, can we give Titi another welcome of applause? Right, thank you. So we should show more love to people first, then share Jeunesse, right? All right, next but not least is we have Lin Tan from Thailand. Can we give her a round of applause? Did you enjoy her sharing just now?
Yeah, please give
Right.
a big hand applause.
Please clap some more if you enjoy her sharing. Come on.
Thank you.
I think one of the things that I'm also very curious about because you come from such a rich family, we saw your Rolls Royce from the video, and your exquisite, sophisticated house and everything. But I think, how did you? I mean, surely when you're high up there and you come into this business, I'm sure all your friends will go like question mark, did you go crazy or something, like why did you go into direct selling into this business? I'm sure people think that way. So in the beginning, when you start sharing, did you have any objection like that?
I had many objections. One group of my friends that I went to the first, they deny me and they unfriend me. And they don't want to be my friend for 2 years.
Really?
It is true, yeah. And I was so sad. But one of my upline told me that, this company is for everybody, but not everybody will come into this business. So I must realize that sometimes it's not their time to come into the business. Sometimes it's some people, they need it. They jump right in, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they are very good, they have good lives, they have plenty of monies, they don't care, right? Yeah. So that is just only one thing that you have to know. Any kind of person that you're going to talk to, they are going to deny you. It's okay. It's really much okay because it is like Billy Theo said, sometimes we don't do a good enough presentation, or sometimes we don't even know about the product. Sometimes we don't tell an exciting story yet, but that is the beginning. But just only thing that you want to really serious getting money. Is anybody here seriously want to get money? Is that a sound of people that want to get money? Woo! Say it louder.
Say it like you mean
louder,
it.
As loud as you want, that you want to make it. Yes? Because if you do seriously, you are going to get serious money too. I am the one that I never stop doing things. If I jump into something, I'll go right at the end. I never stop, okay? And I'm seeing a lot of diamond here. They are the same. And all the people in the front row and the second row and everybody here, if you continue and if you right into the end of it, you are going to success anyhow. You will success anyhow. And that's how I did this business, and I overcome with objection.
I'm sure we all made mistakes in the beginning, right?
We all make mistakes.
But
yes.
How did you overcome your mistakes? What did you learn from your business partner?
Yes. When the beginning, I know my mistake. I know that I didn't good enough presentation at all. So I go and learn. Whatever it takes, I pour the water out of my glass. My glass is empty glass.
Oh, that's so humbling because you're so successful and you're a successful architect, and to pour all that out.
Pour that out and learn it. If somebody can do that, if the double diamond can do that, triple diamond can do that, I can do that.
Yeah.
Right? And you can do that.
And I heard your sponsor was a bellboy, right? Used to open doors for hotel.
My sponsor wasn't rich. My upline, I have 3 levels of upline that helping me all the way through. My first level upline, he's a Thanet Wongsa. He used to be a bellboy. He very poor, and he has been successful through his MLM business because he chose the right company here. and he always choose. Yeah.
Yes.
He always make a choice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So it's very, can we give it another round of applause? I think what's important from what we have learned is that I think many people jump from company after a company. It's like starting all over again, you know? Can you imagine you tell your friends this is good, and after that you join another company, and then you tell your friend it's good, and then end up you losing all your friends. All right? All you need is just one Jeunesse, and then you can retire for the rest of your life. Anybody just want to do one time and get it right? And then the rest of your life, everything is good? Just one time. All you need is just one decision. And I did some study also recently that I know that
Remain, persevere, don't give up, although your friends unfriended you for 2 years. But you know your direction, you know your focus, and although you face a lot of rejection, you continue to do the basic things, which is continue to share people, show them give them information and show them your focus of where you want to head to. You're very clear on your goals. Yeah.
That's a very long answer.
Yes, that's a good answer.
Is that correct?
Accepted.
Is that
Yes.
correct? Yes,
Yes.
give him a round of applause. Yay! What's your name? What's your name, by the way?
Edmund.
Edmund, congratulations, Edmund. Let's get you up on stage. Congratulations. Give Edmund a big round of applause. Come on. All right. Smile for the camera. Wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations once again, Edmund. Thank you very much. Okay, double diamond CC Weller's turn. This row. Can you see me? Are you ready? Oh my goodness, what a wonderful crowd we have over here. Are you ready? Okay, question time.
My question is very simple, but you had to listen carefully. How much dollar did I started my foundation, World Love and Peace Foundation?
Okay, this lady over here.
You
saw her, right?
Yeah.
She was the first, right? Hello. What's the answer?
$1 US $1.61 to start the foundations.
Wow. Is she
You
right?
have to know, right? Yes.
Is she right? Yes,
Yeah,
she's absolutely correct. Hey,
$1.61.
congratulations, come. What's your name?
Alice Tan.
Alice. Let's give Alice a round of applause. Come on.
We are together as one.
Well done, Alice. Congratulations. Let's have a picture taken. Yes. Now we move on to our next question by this handsome gentleman over here. Double diamond Billy Teo, everybody, come on, this row, make some noise, come on. All right, awesome. Okay. Are we ready with the question? Here we go. Hey, put down your hands, miss, not yet. You so fast, you like that. Okay. All right.
To do the business, who should you learn it from?
That gentleman right at the back over there. Right at the back. Oh, you make my life very difficult, sir. You so far, how many kilometers away? Come over here. Give him a round of applause, everybody, come on. Okay, the beauty of the cordless mic. Okay, what's the answer?
Your local dialect leader.
Is that correct? That is
right.
absolutely correct. Yes, okay, congratulations. What's your name, sir?
Yo Sing.
You seen? You seen me? I seen you. You seen? Okay. Give him a round of applause. Come on. Tepuk tangan. Congratulations. Let's have a nice picture. Smile for the camera, please. You seen? Picture. Yeah. All right, one more group over here. Guys, make some noise, come on. Wow.
All right.
Okay, you got Diamond Kina chair up there. Are you ready? Here we go.
On your success story, how many ingredients are there? How many ingredients?
I see some putting up, putting down, putting. Okay, miss. Okay, the one. Wow. First of all, you're very obvious to spot. It's red, very nice. Okay, what's the answer?
5.
5.
Can you name 5 of
Aiyo.
the answers?
Aiyo. Okay, the gentleman. Wait. Do we give her a chance? Yes. Okay.
Commitment, number 1.
You have to refer to you have to Google it. No, I'm afraid I can't let you answer. You don't Google it. Hello. Yes, okay, this gentleman. Sir, come over here. Come right here. Come on, don't be shy. You have to name all 5. Can you do it? Okay.
I wrote it down. Commitment, attitude, perseverance, stay focused, and patience.
You salute. That means correct or wrong?
Yes.
Correct. Yes. Okay, what's your name, sir? Brandon, congratulations. Go up there, Brandon. Come on. Let's have your picture taken. Let's give Brandon a round of applause. Yes. Congratulations. Let's give all of our diamonds and double diamonds another big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, give them a big hand. Thank you so much to all of them. Thank you so much for your panel on stage earlier on as well. It was absolutely awesome to see all of you up on stage once more.